All right, recording.
Hi Brian, I'm Mike Chapman. This is the molder you were asking about. Starts off with all the controls up here at the front. Setup, run modes, separate on and off and lights for each of the motors. Standard stuff, I guess, for what you're used to. This is the in-feed table controls. Here's a hold down for the in-feed product to keep it against the fence. These are all air hold downs that are throughout the molder. You wanted to see the inside of the motor, so come on over here and I'll show you the spindles and stuff. This first roller down here is an in-feed roller. It helps to bring the product through, as well as these two top head feed rollers. Here is the first cutter head, and it is a spiral cutter head with the insert knives that can be rotated. Operates fine. Here's the first side cutter. I spin them like that, but they spin fine. We've got hold downs on the inside for holding the product against the fence. This is the left side cutter, and the spindle, you can see it spin down here. If you can see that or not, but and then we go into this fourth head, which is the top head. I took off all the covers so we could go through this pretty quickly. Then we have another feed roller and hold downs on each side. The fifth head is spins freely. The sixth head down on the bottom, and then we have an outfeed roller on the bottom also, as well as the top feed rollers. And I've got them kind of widened out here because I was doing a lot of wide profile stuff when I was running the molder, and these rubber ones on the back work really well with the corrugated ones on the front. So anyway, it has all of the up and down power controls on the front, emergency shut off, the dial indicators for each head. So that's pretty much it. It has a single hold down arm. I think that's the way Leadermac does it, but anyway, that's what you get. Here is also what comes with the molder. These 6 heads here, or 5 heads, plus the spiral cutter on the first head in the molder. So there's 2 4-inch heads, 2 6-inch heads, and a 9-inch head. These are all the heads on this cart are dual degree cutters. They'll be 12 degree and 20 degree. So the rest of the heads are with the cart, and there are 5 of the 4-inch heads, 7 of the 2-inch heads, and 3 of the 9-inch heads, plus all the spacers and what have you. Also, there's a measuring stand. The molder belts I'll throw in with the molder. I've got some extra belts there. I also have a toolbox that goes with the molder and the 2 tools here. So that goes with these 5 heads in the molder. And while I had your attention, I wanted to also show you, this is actually the molder manifold, dust collection manifold, and it's already palletized. But basically, I don't know if you can see that or not, but this is a schematic of the parts that are in there, and it shows how to put it together, 1 port above each head on the molder. So if you're interested in that, that's the dust collection manifold. This disconnect goes with the molder. It has the 2 transformers I was telling you about, but you may not need them. I also got 5-gallon thing of bed lubricant, and I don't need it, so if you want it, it's yours. Behind me here is the knives, and you didn't sound interested in those, but I also have a couple other things. This is an expandable conveyor that goes out to 20 feet and collapses to 6. And what we used it for was on the outfeed side of the molder. When we're doing S4S boards, we could expand it out, catch the boards nice, you know, pull them off of there, and do it on this. Actually, it was on our sander that we used it primarily, but we also had an outfeed conveyor for the molder, but the sander is where we use this primarily now that I think about it. I've also got a air dryer here, which you probably got one. This is a high temperature air tech dryer, and it works real well for us. We had a similar setup to what you have now, and you may need it if your lines aren't dry enough for your current air compressor. But that, I guess, is about it. If you had any questions or anything else, you need a more video, let me know. We'll go from there. Thanks.